Good evening, and you're all very, very welcome to the Shamrock Lodge Hotel here in Athlone for this very special night of the Clonagale GA fundraising draw. Great welcome, great introduction. As I said, you're all very, very welcome. We're live on the Clonagale GA Club Facebook page, and I hope that everybody at home or wherever you are going to enjoy the next 10 or 15 minutes in what is a momentous night for the Clonagale GA Club. And certainly that warm welcome was almost as if that people were saying the bonfires were lit and the Fahy Cup was on its way back to Johnstown. But who knows what the next 7 or 8 months will bring. But for tonight, we're here to end what has been a wonderful, wonderful campaign for Clonagale, and of course the 1968 retro Volkswagen camper van. Tonight we will find out its new home, so we're looking forward to that. We have 2 draws tonight. The main draw is the camper van, and also the second prize tonight is a 5,000 voucher, Matrix bathroom and heating at Loan. And Tommy and Brian Kelly are here with us tonight in the Shamrock Lodge. And I know that Clonagale thank them very, very much for that kind sponsorship, the main sponsor of the Clonagale GA Club, and of course the main sponsor of the second event of the second prize tonight, Matrix bathroom heating at Loan. So this camper van, well, ticket sales has been all over the world. The camper van has travelled from County Roscommon to Connacht to Dublin to England to the States to Australia to Israel to France. It's almost been like in the green room in the Eurovision. It's been to so many different countries. Tickets have been bought, and certainly tonight we look forward to finding out who the winner will be. So sit back, relax, put on the kettle, have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and in a few moments' time, we will find out what's going to happen. The format for the night is that we have the chairperson of Clonagale GA Club, Jerry Pettit, will speak to us. We have Pádraig Naughton on behalf of project coordinator. Pádraig will speak to us. And also we have chairperson of the Roscommon GA County Board, Brian Carr, who will dip into the drum to pick out the lucky winner tonight. And also we have David Cuddy of Michael Cuddy and Company Associates. David is here, and David has been watching very, very closely all afternoon, all evening, to make sure that every box has been ticked. And I can tell you at home, folks, no matter where you are watching, as a St. Bridget's man, as their next door neighbour, he has double-checked and triple-checked that everything is in order for this draw. And that is for sure. But David is very, very welcome. And as always, Michael Cuddy and Company Associates do everything right to the bottom. And we'll look forward to speaking to David later. And also, Peter Killeen will be the financial man tonight, the financial wise head of the organisation, the man with the database. If your number comes out, Peter, quicker than you boil an egg, will tell us who has made the omelette and who's going to go home and drive in the camper van tonight. So everything is ready. As I said, we're looking forward to it. And I know that PJ Shine is here in Cahaldurney. And when petrol did come down there recently, I'm reliably informed that Clan pounced and they filled the camper van right to the top when they got petrol at a very, very good price. PJ tipped them off at a good price to give them a good deal to fill the camper van and put the lucky winner on their way, and the staycation and the summer voyage right ahead of them. So without further ado, folks, I'd like to invite the chairperson of the Clonagale GA Club to have a brief few words with us. And I'm told that Jerry is, well, he's like a good priest. He won't keep us long at the altar. Jerry, you're very, very welcome. We're live on your club's Facebook page. First of all, a huge night for the club, a really, really big night, a big fundraiser.
It is. It's a great night. It's a tremendous effort on behalf of the fundraising committee. They've done huge work over the last number of months. They've raised huge amount of money, which is going to be very beneficial to the club going forward. As you know, like most clubs, we have a lot of expenses. Clonagale in particular this year and next year have projects in mind, both within Johnstown itself and in the greater Clan area. So money is vitally important to us.
I suppose it's a club with a huge catchment area, huge volume of underage players, Jerry. So
We have indeed, and as with big numbers, we need pitches. So we have to develop both what we have and expand on that.
Can you divulge tonight? Can you let us know that is it under lock and key or is it under hot security or where is, if we had a 7F now, where could we trace, is the camper van?
The van, it's in the Clonagale area. That's all I know.
If I was talking to your son, he's a guard, and I asked him that question. That is the answer I'd probably expect to get from them. But shall we say it's in the locality?
It's safe, yeah.
It's safe. Well, Jerry, certainly it's a pleasure to be here tonight. Myself, as part of this wonderful initiative. Well done to Clonagale and yourself as chairperson.
Thanks indeed. Let's go.
Thank you very much, Jerry, chairperson of the Clonagale GA Club. And Jerry mentioned there all the hard working volunteers. And indeed, when I came in here this evening, the little room down here to my left-hand side was full of the Clonagale officials, full of volunteers, eagerly working away, getting it all ready for tonight and all overseen as well. So well done to all the hard-working ladies and gentlemen in the room here tonight. I'd like to call on Pádraig Naughton, huge role behind it, one of the project coordinators, to come to the podium now. So I suppose, Pádraig, we've seen every club, a lot of clubs have win a house, a lot of counties win a house, win a holiday, but I suppose when this came out first, it struck a chord with everybody. It was something new, it was something novel, win a camper van. Where was the idea born?
The idea was born with, there's a Roscommon GA have a guy by the name of Aidan Brady, who's the commercial manager in Roscommon GA, and Aidan would have been involved with Win a Home in London and Win a House in Dublin. And I had a chat with Aidan one day, and we talked about running a draw in Clonagale, and we discussed, looking at possible cars or a house, and eventually we came up with the VW camper. And the one thing Aidan said was that the three things that you need to, as part of a draw, in order for a draw to be successful, what you need a good prize, you need a price point for a ticket that the wider audience will appreciate, and you need a good team of people on a committee. And I think we ticked all those boxes.
It seems to me that the tickets have come in from all over the world, Pádraig.
All over the world. I think we've every county in Ireland. I think the majority of tickets were sold, understandably, in Roscommon. I think second was Dublin and Cork. But as you mentioned yourself earlier, Spain, Germany, Poland, Israel, and a significant amount of tickets sold in the United States.
I suppose all this doesn't come together, Pádraig, without a huge collective effort. So there's been, I'm sure, an awful lot of people. I mean, you mightn't get the opportunity to singly thank everyone tonight, but as a group, as a club, I'm sure there's a lot of people that have rowed in behind this.
Well, as I mentioned, Willie, the team are probably the most important. And within that team, we had 7 people. Maeve Harney was the marketing lady. And Maeve was involved at an early stage, but due to work commitments, Maeve had to drop off after a few months. But Maeve did great work at the early stages. On the logistics end of it, we had Dermot Kelly and Pádraig Seary. Both of those guys are here tonight and did absolute great work from the point of view of organising the events and so on. We had, I suppose, both myself and Gary Shine were joint coordinators. So both myself and Gary sort of managed meetings as they happened. They happened on a weekly basis in the clubhouse at Lowen Springs and during lockdown and during COVID. But, I suppose there was 2 guys then. I suppose we needed the expertise, and on that end of it we got Eugene Pettit. Eugene was the guy that designed the website, made it user friendly for people to buy a ticket. And did a significant amount of work there. So a lot of credit needs to go to Eugene Pettit, who gave his free time in designing the website, and great work was done there. Everyone needs someone that can reconcile the tickets, make sure all the tickets are in the drum, make sure all the money is in the bank. And I think we had a great guy there in Peter Killian. Peter looked after all the finances, and did great work. So I'd like to compliment the team in particular. As Aidan Brady said, the prize, the price and the team, and we had a great team.
And of course, the main prize tonight, Pádraig, is the camper van, but a very, very attractive second prize. Matrix and bathroom heating at Loan. I know Tommy and Brian Kelly are here tonight, main sponsor of the Clonagale senior team. So, from sponsors' point of view as well, it's crucial to acknowledge their role.
Yeah, Tommy and Maura and Brian and the Kelly family are brilliant to Clonagale. In tough times over the last number of years, they have always been there to support the club. They sponsor us every year through tough times. They have always been there, and I suppose the whole idea of a sponsor is that we can give back to the Kelly family, give back to their business. They have an excellent business there in the Midlands, one of the top bathroom and heating companies, probably in Ireland at this stage. But we're very thankful to the Kelly family and for their donation of the second prize of €5,000.
You spoke there, Pádraig, like an agent of the Matrix bathroom and heating in Athlone. But anyway, well done to Tommy and Brian. And I know now people at home are probably saying, enough of Pádraig, enough of Jerry, enough of Willie. Now comes the time, Pádraig.
Comes the time, we're ready to go with the draw, but just before I finish, there's a few people I want to thank outside the group. I want to thank David Cuddy, who is with Michael Cuddy and Company, and he's our independent adjudicator. I'd like to thank David for tonight. I'd like to thank yourself, Willie. You're an expert now when it comes to being an MC, and I'd like to thank you for tonight. Brian Carroll, who's going to draw the winning tickets. Chairperson of Roscommon County Board. I'd also like to thank the help of Pat Compton, who has helped us out. And I also mentioned earlier Aidan Brady, who has done some great work with us. Last but by no means least, Colm Hanratty, who works with 62 Digital. Colm has been there by our side in an advisory capacity, and we got the support of that marketing company. And of course, the Shamrock Lodge. We get great support from the Shamrock Lodge also, and I'd like to thank the three wise men, Paddy McCall, Alan and Warren, for their great work. That's it.
Great words. Thanks very much to Pádraig. Just to let everybody know that's watching in at home, I know we have a large volume of people that are now live on the Clonagale Facebook page for the draw. So that the first ticket out tonight, we will announce it, and that will be the winner of the 1968 retro camper van. And then the second ticket, which will follow, will win the second prize of the €5,000 voucher. So we will be announced. First ticket out will be the main winner. So just before we get the chairperson of Roscommon J County Board, Brian Carroll, to give it a swirl, I just would like to just ask David Cuddy, who has been the independent adjudicator, just to verify, David, that you're happy that the draw can now take place and that everything is ready for the draw.
Thanks, Willie. Yeah, no, I confirm we've independently verified that there's only valid tickets in the draw and that all valid tickets are in the draw as they should be. And once the guys turn it at least 3 times, then they can take the ticket out and show the winning number to the camera, which will then be checked back by Peter to the winner. And I'll just be overseeing that as well.
Lovely. Thank you very much, David. So round of applause for David Cuddy. So, Brian Carroll, a busy man. Last night he was looking for a lucky draw for Clonagale and Kilmore in the intermediate and senior championship draw. But tonight now, Brian, you have a camper van. So, as David said, it has to go around 3 times. So, gentlemen, in your own time. Hope you're enjoying it, watching it live in the Clonagale Facebook page. And everybody here, they like being in church. They're all at the back seats, listening to the curate or the parish priest. So well done, gentlemen. Correct spin. So the chairman making sure that... Dig deep, Brian. This is the moment now, folks. And Brian has picked out the ticket. And we'll show it live to the Clonagale Facebook page. And the ticket number is 13,827. And we thank Eugene for his technical expertise in the room tonight. And now Peadar will be putting that number into his database. The tension is building. It's like the last few minutes of extra time. Trying to pint up. Wondering how much time is left. Begging for the referee to blow the whistle. The moment I see Peadar writing is the moment we will see. Then we have a name, we have a number, we'll have a name. I forgot the glasses, Peter, so make sure that you write well for me to be able to read it out correctly. All eyes wondering, is it local? Cross the Shannon? Cross the M50? Cross the Atlantic? We have a winner, folks. It's not local winner. Well, maybe connections, I don't know. Not a Roscommon address. You're all disappointed now, aren't you? You're telling Brian Carroll, go again. Not a Connacht winner. I said across the Shannon, M50. It has crossed the M50. The winner is from Dublin. Lucan, Jason Rankin. Jason Rankin Lucan in Dublin, so congratulations to the Dublin winner. He'll have to come west to collect the van. I wonder when he comes west, will he be looking to collect his tolls on the way down? Or the tolls on the way back? Does Clonagale pay for the tolls back to Dublin, I wonder? Is that part of the deal? But anyway, well done. When you're in the drum, when you bought the ticket, no matter where you are from. So another big round of applause. Jason Rankin, Lucan in Dublin. So they might come west for staycation. So I'll hand it back to Peter and to David. That is the winner of the camper van. Don't switch off now, don't switch off. You could get some lovely goodies yet to come from Matrix Bathroom Heating at Lone, Clansmen sponsor Tommy and Brian Kelly. €5,000. So just imagine, if you're local, I wonder, just thinking now of the newlywed couple there last year that Coshine, Ginny Higgins, building a house or putting a house up or whatever you're doing. Wouldn't this be a lovely prize to get for a young couple or a couple starting out? So Brian and Porrick, second prize. €5,000 voucher. Try and keep it local, lads. Good spin. Yeah, well done to Clonagale. Wonderful, wonderful night. Great idea, novel. Caught the imagination of everybody. $11,339. So the second prize of the night, €5,000 voucher. So the camper van that was more popular than Seamus Moore's Honda 50s has been named. Fabulous work by Peter to have a number in the database. And they mentioned Pat Compton down there. Pat, that drum has been all over the place. They're in every county in Ireland. Of course, the famous Club Rossi draw as well, win a house. So we have a winner. Let's hope the winner is local and they'll be knocking on the Kelly's door bright and early tomorrow morning. Where is my bathroom tiles and shower? And the price of heat and oil. But I know the Clonagale want to thank everybody that's watching in tonight or listening that bought a ticket. Not local. Not even in the west of Ireland. The ladies down there at the back are even disappointed as well. We have taken, not even your lovely prayers down there could get a local winner. Not even the help of the man above could do anything for us. Or for could he win the Fahy Cup for Clonagale? Time will tell, time will tell. 11,339 was the number of the ticket. And it's going to the Royal County of Meath. Seamus Mackin. Seamus Mackin there, Ross Management of Meath. So the Royal County of Meath. And when he goes back and tells them all the lovely stuff he got here in the west of Ireland at loan, he might get some of his neighbours down as well, Tommy and Brian. You never know. So the second prize is a €5,000 voucher, matrix bathroom and heating at loan. So thank you for that. So the main prize, the camper van, is gone to Dublin. And you know what, I was just thinking now, they could bring up all the bathroom and heating and appliance up to Meath on its way up to Dublin. So they could make the one journey of it. So I know that Clonagale want to thank everybody that was involved in the draw, from Jerry as chairperson, to Pádraig, to Gary, to everybody, to David Cuddy here tonight, to Peter, the financial expert of it. It's been a wonderful, wonderful success. So many tickets sold, wonderful novel idea, so well ran, the PR, the marketing, everything. Delighted myself to be part of such a wonderful night, and I know that Clonagale will probably come up with another box of tricks over the next 12 or 18 months. So before we finish, as Pádraig said, huge thanks to Paddy and all the gang here in the Shamrock Lodge Hotel. I didn't bother having some sandwiches on their way in there, but everybody else must have helped themselves because the plates are empty at the moment. So anyway, everybody's stomach was a little bit upset before they came in here. They wanted to fill the stomach because the anxiety, the tension was getting the better of them before it. To Eugene, for bringing it live tonight on the Clonagale Facebook page. Not sure now, is everybody switched off in disappointment? No local winner, no nothing. It's out of the west. It's gone up to Leinster. So once again, a huge round of applause to Clonagale GA Club. To Brian Carroll and to everybody, a huge thanks. We have our winners. Well done to Clan. Bye-bye from the Shamrock Lodge Hotel.